All right, so I've got a role play today. It's going to be with an actual person this time. Just met this guy, or just started talking to him. His name's Kevin. I'm going to see if he'll let me record. We'll see if he is fine if I do that. I mean, I don't know if I really need to ask permission. Shit's public information, right? Not doing this commercially at all, so maybe it's just nice to do that. I don't know. But I don't know if he's going to call me any second now. I just gave him my phone. Yeah, no worries, dude. I've always kind of felt like these things were just cringy and awkward in the past, so trying to get over that myself. But yeah, I don't know. Anything to improve, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I gotta get into it. How new are you, by the way, to the online coaching stuff? I don't know if you've been an in-person one before.
Never in person. I wanted to for a while, but every gym I applied to was like, oh, the ISSA, they're dog shit. You can't use their certifications. You gotta, you know. I was like, wow, I did all that for nothing. And
that's hilarious, because some of the best trainers I work with were certified with them.
Yeah, I mean, I've got all the damn certifications on my shelf and stuff right now. I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, oh, useless, I guess. But what's funny is I've never had anybody ever ask me if I was certified or what my credentials were. So I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's never happened.
Same for me. I'll tell you, I have NASM.
Oh, that's the best, right? Yeah.
It's I would say it's the best mix of like acquirable and respected that you can get. I guess, in the in-person space. But I've never had a client in like 4 years ask me.
Yeah, that's so funny. A lot of people think you need the certifications and stuff, which is good to have, but it's never stopped me. So yeah, interesting.
Yes. It's the hiring guys who really want to see that. The clients are like, can you get me where I want to get to? No? Yes? Like,
yeah.
They give a shit about that. It's like a college diploma. Like, it helps for hiring, but for the job, it doesn't actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to have the info, but yeah, no, I hear you there. Yep.
Yeah, so for the online stuff, how long have you been at it so far? I'm very new, like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a long story, dude, but 3 years ago I started and then fell off, started again. And I've just kind of, I guess, undergone some transformation mentally. So definitely on the right head of my shoulders now. So this final go around, because I'm never going to quit, is I've been at it for 2 months as of this next Tuesday. So 2 months so far.
I see. Have you gotten to fucking crash and burn with the client on phones yet, or how's that been?
Dude, I've actually, so I don't know if I'm doing something so wrong. I've just been reaching out for help constantly, but I haven't gotten a client this go around yet. So I've just been practicing. So
yeah, I want to get better on the phone. So I'm gonna try to do this. So
yeah, I think it helps if you just, for me anyway, like for example, we hopped on the phone. I don't know you, and we're talking just fine. And I think it's because, for me at least, it's because I'm not trying to follow any kind of script. I'm just having conversation. So I'm trying to keep that in mind while I'm doing these role plays, you know, like I'm just talking to a person. So trying to have that frame.
That was one of the main things that helped me out, actually. Like just if I have to follow script in general, because I did work in, I do still, but I worked in like an earlier form of IT where it was mostly like kind of phone script shit.
Yeah.
And the best thing that helped is like understand where the script is going and use your own words to get there. That's kind of like where it is, because if you follow it word for word, you're going to sound possibly not like yourself. And people will catch on to that. So tell me if that comes across like this.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I've actually, so I took the phone script and I just copied it and pasted it in my own Word doc, and I'll just make little adjustments and add highlights and stuff so that I speak the way that I would speak. And so I try to do a little bit every time. So I think it's working. I mean, I sound a lot more fluid, but still there's some times I'm like, I wouldn't actually say that. What am I even saying, you know?
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's like this, I know how this can be helpful, but I would literally never say these words.
Yeah.
Change it myself.
Yeah, you know? No, in the same way.
That's what I did on the script. I highlighted, wrote some shit in it, changed some wording. And on the fly, I usually just like, I read the sentence real quick and I just change it to something I would say if I got the mental speech for that at that moment. So I do the same thing. I should just write some of that shit down. But
no, it's super helpful. Yeah, I just put it in a Google Doc and I just highlight, like, for example, when it says first off and then client name, I highlight that in orange so I don't be like, hey, thanks, client name. Oh, fuck, you know? You know how embarrassing that'd be, dude?
That's That's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to circle with the variables.
Yeah, I mean, stuff
cool.
like
So,
that.
hey, so I'll help you with insert goal here. Oops.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
So tell me more about your goal next 6 months, stuff like that.
Yeah, that would get a hang up real quick. So.
I know. I don't even know how to recover from that. I would just phone and be like, hey, man, I'll catch you tomorrow.
Really That's funny.
Cool, dude.
So how do you want to do? Like, I just pretend I'm calling like a client or some shit.
Yeah, if you want, I can go first. I mean, you said you had an hour.
What time is it now? Yeah, I got about an hour from now because I got to head out and by 12 or by an hour and 7 minutes from now. I got to actually get out of here. So
Okay.
Yeah, I think we got time to maybe do both ways probably.
Yeah. No, it seems like when I do these, it's about 30 minutes or so per person. So I mean, yeah, I'll go first, and then you'll be the client, and then I'll handle the objections or whatever, and then we'll go from there. And I suck ass at this, dude. So yeah, just bear with me.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So
back, I will try to give you a bit of not like a pain in the ass hard time, but I will push back whenever I feel a normal person would.
Okay. Sounds good. And also, so I sent you that podcast link, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you care if I record this conversation and post it as an episode?
I don't mind. It's
okay,
fine.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
I will be making up my struggles though. Or I'll do my struggles from when I was actually fat.
Yeah.
Instead, so.
Okay. Well, actually, so my avatar is skinny guys looking to build muscle. So if you wouldn't mind actually being that.
Sure.
Yeah, pretend you weigh. Oh, sorry, what?
I'll pretend because I used to be like, my whole thing is I lost 100 pounds, so I was like a fat ass teenager. So I'll try to pretend I was ever fucking skinny.
Yeah.
I'll try. I don't know what it's like, but I'll try. So,
yeah, that's awesome. All right, cool, dude.
Sounds like I'm fucking weird.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so so I guess we would be talking for a sec, just like how we are now, and then I would say, all right, first off, and then I'd go into it. So I'm just going to do that, all right?
Okay, sure.
All right, first off, Kevin, I just want to say thanks for taking the time to hop on this call with me today. It shows that you're serious about making a change and that you're willing to take the first steps in accomplishing your goals. That's one of the hardest steps for people to take. So in return, I just want to make this call worth your time and make sure we come up with some solutions to help you accomplish your goals. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Cool,
man. And so during this call, this is what I want to focus on, just so you know what to expect. So we're going to talk about your struggles that you've been facing. We're going to go over your goals and why they're important to you. And then I'm going to share strategies that my top clients and I use to consistently make progress in the right direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right. So at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help you. And then if I can, I'm going to extend the invite to join the program. And I either want a hell yes or hell no, nothing in the middle. All right?
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, first off, I just want to get a good idea of your goals and what you're trying to accomplish. So what is your number one goal you want to achieve in the next 6 months? Also, real quick, can you imagine saying before the year ends right now? Like, what are you talking about? Are you looking at the script?
Yeah, I'm looking at it as we do this.
Yeah, can you imagine if you said that? God damn. So, yeah, what are you looking to achieve in the next 6 months?
6 months. I want to put on some muscle because I've been like a kind of skinny guy for quite a bit. So that would be the top priority, to get stronger and look stronger.
Okay, and then how much muscle are we talking here?
I have no idea. A bunch. I don't know what's reasonably possible, but I want when I wear a shirt, you can tell that I have pecs of any kind.
You can tell that you have pecs. Is that what you said?
Yeah, basically. That's my metric. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, makes sense, man. I love it. So, what are you doing right now to get closer to that goal?
Not a lot, sometimes I do, put some push-ups here and there, go to the gym sometimes, try out bench press sometimes, just the basic stuff like that, I guess.
Okay. And then how often are you hitting the gym?
Man, it's been, I'm going to be honest with you, maybe like once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks.
Once a week?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate your honesty. Cool. And I'm curious, why is this important? Why do you want a big chest? Why do you want to fill out your shirt? Why do you want to look strong?
Well, I don't really want to look like a bitch next to my girlfriend, to be honest.
Ooh, yeah.
Like a big thing. honestly just want to be like, I want to feel like a man, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to have like man boobs. I want to have like the protruding of my chest. I want it to actually look like, you can tell it's muscle, not like fat stuff.
Yeah. And so does your girlfriend know that we're talking right now?
No, she does not.
She doesn't. Well, she'd probably be in support of you getting all jacked and shit, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine she wouldn't be.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Cool. Well, why is this, let me ask you this. Why is this important to you right now?
Well, you know, New Year's resolution stuff is coming up, and I don't really want to be one of those guys who starts going to the gym in January and falls off and then just doesn't really get it. So I kind of I want to jump the gun in a positive way to kind of get going on that and actually stick with it. I don't want to be one of those people who quits in February.
Yeah.
You know, I've already been half-assing it, so I want to try to get ahead of the other suckers that'll probably quit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you don't want to be a new year, new me, and then hop off in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, and then go back to old me.
Yeah, old you. Yeah, you don't like old you. We're trying to escape that. I get it. Cool, man. Well, thanks for sharing those details. So as far as your nutrition goes, tell me a little bit about that. Walk me through a typical day of what you're eating right now.
Typical day.
Or what did you eat today?
Okay, that's pretty early, so I mean, I can still tell you. I ate 3 eggs, some I don't know if you call them fries, sauteed maybe, mushrooms and onions, and that is it so far. I just finished that right before this call, and some water too with a bit of creatine in it.
Okay, cool. Gotcha, man. And I guess so I have a little bit better understanding. Do you remember what you had last night for dinner or for lunch yesterday?
Let's see. Well, let's see. Yesterday. Damn.
I can't remember shit either, dude. You're good.
Wait, no, let me try. I feel like this should be way easier, but I'm like, what did I eat yesterday? Last night? Let me see. Oh, right. My girlfriend cooked. She had, we had some salad, you know, like butter, lettuce, some peppers, cherry tomatoes, stuff like that. And had some pasta that she had.
Nice.
Clamshell pasta with some great sauce. She always, I don't know how she does, her sauces always taste better than mine, so
yeah,
I like when she cooks it. Yeah, that's what I had last night, just a bunch of pasta, some salad as well.
Okay, cool. I mean, pasta's a good bulking food. It's low with calories, so you're on the right track there. Yeah. And do you consume any alcohol? You have any vodka with that pasta?
No, I don't drink or smoke whatsoever.
Cool, man. Well, that's good. Those are expensive habits to get into. You said no cigarettes. That's good.
No,
cool. So just a second ago, you mentioned, you know, you want to fill out your shirt. You don't want to look like a bitch in front of your girlfriend. 100%, man. I get that. I mean, I don't either. So why is that important to you?
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of men these days are kind of like pussy, like, you know, not to be rude to the general public. I feel like not a lot of them are. I feel like a lot of them are kind of pussies. I don't want to be like that. I want to be superior.
Yeah.
Not in like you know, I want to rule the world, but like I do want to be better than the average person, because then that means that I put in work, and you know, my girlfriend and I could be like you know, power couple kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to fall behind the average person, because the average person sucks. They're just fat losers. I don't want to be that way. I'm already skinny. I don't want to become like a fat person because my habits suck. You know?
Yeah. You said average person sucks. That's the quote of the year right there.
Yeah.
And so how do you feel like you're seen right now? You said you want to be superior. You want to kind of have that status as a power couple. How do you think people see you guys now? Well,
for her, women don't really need to just be seen as like good. They don't really need to work out much. They can, and it helps them. But she's like a petite, normal woman, very cute. She's great. For me, I'm like an average guy. The average guy is like fat. I mean, like an average skinny guy. You know, just like, oh yeah, he's not like an obese guy, but he doesn't really try. You know?
Yeah.
He's good enough, I suppose.
You saying you're the wink link, like she's looking all good, but you're looking like shit? You're bringing down the score? Is that what I'm hearing?
And I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that it would be good for the couple, if I pulled my weight just a little bit,
Yeah.
pull my weight up just a bit in a good way.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate the honesty. You know, we're going into depth on a lot of stuff, so I appreciate that. So going off of that, how do you feel about where your mental and physical health are right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, I have to do a 1 grade for both of those combined.
No, just like what's your mental grade and then what's your physical grade? If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say that would be for you?
Mental, I would say 8. Physical, I would say maybe like 6.5.
6.5. And then for physical, is that a 6.5 because you just lack the confidence right now, or you just haven't reached your goals?
It's a goal thing. Like, I'm not a terrible person, like a fat slob or anything, but I'm not, where I want to be in terms of muscle, for sure. I'm pretty far from that. But I do say 8 mentally because I do think I have the capability to reach that mentally.
Yeah, you got what it takes. Yeah, I like to hear that, dude. Cool. And let me ask you this. Why is it important that you make a change right now and not wait any longer? I mean, you're on the call with me today, right now. Why right now? Why not next week? Why not a year from now?
Well, between now and then, there's it's the new year, of course, like I mentioned. Then there's also summer,
Yeah.
time where you gotta not just through the shirt, but off the shirt, you gotta make sure the pecs are visible in some way.
So do you have summer plans? Are you going to be going to the beach or something like that, where you take your shirt off? Or
yeah, we live near a beach, and it's always when you're not fit, it's always kind of like, I'd rather not take the shirt off. So I don't have to.
Just keep that shit on.
It'd be cool to just kind of be able to, if I need to, just take it off and feel like fine.
Yeah, and pretty sweet.
In between then and a year from now, so that would be kind of like the new year is like a checkpoint, and then like the summer is kind of like, I would like to have a change by then. Yeah,
start taking your shit serious now so that when summer comes, you're ready to go. No shirt.
Yeah.
No shirt summer. We'll call it that. Cool. Yeah. So how long have you been feeling this way? How long have you been putting this off for?
I don't know, like 3 years maybe.
3 years. So when you say that out loud, how does that make you feel? 3 years?
Feels like a long time.
Yeah, that is a long time, dude. Holy moly.
Waste of time.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah. All right, man. Well, let me paint a good picture in your head. So I want you to envision yourself having achieved these goals. You made it. You have the body of your dreams. You can walk to the beach, shirts off, got the power couple status going on. You're not average. You don't suck, right? You're in the best shape of your life. What does that look like for you?
Feels good. My life is good. Like I can only see positive stuff in my future because I know I can put in work. Everyone else is like fat, beached whale status on the beach.
Yeah.
We're all good. We're just gonna live good. You're gonna live nice. Get to enjoy the beach. I'll be strong enough to swim fast. I can take the shirt off and just have a good time.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. It feels cool.
Yeah, man. Good feeling for sure. And how do you think this would make you feel inside knowing that all these things were true for you? Like everything we just talked about, those are true. How does that feel?
It'd make me feel good. Like I can do whatever I want to accomplish. If I can accomplish the physical, then that means the rest of it I can kind of follow suit, because the physical stuff and mental stuff are hard. If I can do that, then I can do damn near anything, I guess. Yeah,
dude, that's a great analogy. Like once you conquer the physical and mental, there's nothing else you can do. Nothing else you can't do. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So, you're already taking action by being on this call, so it's fucking awesome. I'm proud of you, dude. So, anyway, so now that I have a better idea of where you're trying to go, why do you think you haven't been able to accomplish these goals by yourself?
I guess I've just been, up till now, I've kind of been putting it off, not seeing it as, I don't know, that urgent, but I'm kind of getting sick of that. So now is when, I guess I haven't been taking it as seriously before. It's just the main reason. Yeah,
you haven't been taking it serious, is that what you said?
I guess, yeah, it's kind of how it's been for now.
Yeah. Got it, man. So let me paint another picture in your head. So I'm going to play devil's advocate, so it might be an ugly picture. But let's pretend that you get off this call, you don't take any action, and you stay in the exact same place for another 3 years. And so we have a total of 6 years. We haven't done shit. So how would that make you feel to know another 3 years have gone by with no changes?
That would suck. That would be... I mean, that would be lame. I'd feel like I'm getting close to being a lost cause. It'd feel pretty embarrassing, I guess.
Yeah, you're going to be the average guy that sucks, you know? Yeah, dude, I get it. So is this safe to say that this is a need right now and not a want?
I guess. It's a very strong want. If I don't get it, I'm not going to die, but I would really want it.
Yeah. You really, really want it, right? But you're not going to die if you don't. Okay. I hear you, dude. So based on what you told me so far, here's what I think is holding you back. So as far as hitting the gym here and there, like once a week, that's crazy, dude. You're not going to make progress doing that. So props to going once a week. But if you have any hopes of gaining the big chest and giving yourself that superior look, we got to go more than once. So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing would be, we got to track the food that we eat. And if you've done this in the past and it's so tedious, I've simplified it so much where you can just do it once a week and you'll be fine. It's really cool. And I think those things right there, I think that'd be the biggest things we could start with in terms of transforming you from the slim figure that you are to being able to have the muscle for the next summer. And you can have that feeling of confidence, and shirt on or shirt off, you have a big chest and everybody can see that, right? So before I continue, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So what is it that you think that you need the most help with right now then?
I guess just like sculpting myself. I need to...
You said sculpting yourself?
Yeah, I just need to create like the shape for myself that I want. I guess it's that part. So maybe the actual gym stuff. Maybe the frequency is the frequency that matters most, possibly. I don't know. Use exercise, the frequency, I'm not sure.
Yeah, so with the gym stuff, so is it kind of like you walk into a gym and you're not really sure what to do?
I have an idea of what to do, but I don't know if what I'm doing is enough or most efficient.
Yeah, like you're doing the right things, but maybe they're not enough, or maybe too much, or whatever.
Yeah, maybe it's not even the right thing. Yeah.
Got it, man. So cool. So let me ask you another rating here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to accomplishing these goals?
So like an 8, man.
An 8? Yeah, that's perfect. That's awesome. I'm super happy to hear that. An 8's a pretty high number. I mean, if you would have said 1, I probably would have had to hop off the call because you probably not someone I can help. So, yeah, an 8's a good number, man. That's awesome. Well, hey, at the start of the call, I mentioned that I'd let you know if I could help or not. And the good news is you're definitely somebody I can get results for. And since I know this now, do you want to hear a little bit more about the program and how I can help you and what it has to offer?
Sure.
Cool, dude. So let's see here. Okay, so usually when I do these role plays, I just skip this program logistics part. I just feel like it takes so much time. I mean, if you want, I can go through it, but I just always skip that part.
Wait, let me get to the part. So it's labeled, let me see, transition into program logistics, the whole thing?
Yeah, it's just me going over the entire program.
No, we can skip that because like this will be an actual waste of time because it's not going to be a program that actually exists for me. So it's fine to skip that shit.
Okay, cool. So I'll just pretend I explained it all then. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I explained it to you. Does this all make sense to you?
Yeah.
Also, dude, I'm sick as shit, so I'm sorry. All right, man. So based out of all the parts of the program that I just mentioned, we have the training, the nutrition, the accountability, the mindset. Which part of the program do you feel like you need the most right now?
Sorry, could you repeat that? You said mindset, training, and there's something else I think you said?
Yeah, so I went over the training, I went over the nutrition, the accountability, and then the mindset coaching. Which part of the program that I went over just barely do you feel like you need the most help with right now?
I guess the accountability and training. I guess if I had to narrow it down, maybe it'd be, I don't know, Scott. I guess both. They go hand in hand. I want to increase the frequency and do it correctly. So maybe training, but I also don't want to kind of fall off like I've done, or kind of not take it that seriously like I have been for 3 years. So
yeah, accountability and training. Yeah, you're right, dude. They do go hand in hand. I think you can't have one without the other. If you're training, but you know accountability, you're probably not going to stick to it. If you have the accountability, if you're not training, then what are you being held accountable for? So I'm with you. And why do you think those things would benefit you the most?
They relate. I mean, nutrition, like you said, it's something that I can kind of take it on a week by week. So it's not like, I need to. I don't know. I don't need to be like a food scientist to probably get here. I'm sure it's helpful, but I think the important thing is actually sticking to it. Actually sticking to the right things this time. That would be. I mean, it's not, doing the work is how you get what you want to get. So,
yeah, you got to do the work. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate your honesty, man. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into the investment part of the program. I believe I can help you, so I want to present you the different options we have as far as the program goes. Is that cool with you?
Sure.
Cool. So just so you have an idea, I don't know if you ever had an in-person trainer before, but most commercial gyms, if you were to go 5 days a week, it would be close to about $2,000 for 16 weeks, which gives you access to your trainer 5 times a week for the duration of your workout, so maybe 4 to 6 hours per week. And with that, you don't get any nutrition or accountability outside of the time you have with the trainer. And you don't even get to choose when you hit the gym. You have to go when your trainer's available, which kind of sucks. But with my online coaching program, it comes with training, nutrition, accountability, and you would definitely get more attention, more help, more personalization anytime you need it. And so with that being said, I have 2 different options for you to enroll. And the first one is $750 for 16 weeks. And so you save about $250 there. And we have option 2, which is $250 a month for 4 months. And it's a month-to-month option, so it's a little bit easier on cash flow. So out of these 2 options, which one works best for you?
Interesting. It sounds like kind of a bit. I have to think about this. So it sounds cool, but I gotta look at my bank, stuff like that.
Yeah, makes sense, man. If the program were free, you didn't have to pay anything. Would you get started today?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just finances. You're just trying to figure out how you can afford it then.
Yeah, I guess it might be a little out of the range, but maybe not. I have to look into it a little bit.
Okay, cool, man. So is it that you just don't have a card that you can put it on, or is it that you don't have enough in savings, or is it something completely different?
It might be a savings thing, maybe. I might have to. I mean, obviously, I can put on a card. I don't know how much strain it would put on. My bank going forward for that.
Yeah.
For that time period, though.
How much strain is not having the confidence and not having the chest that you want? How much strain is that putting on you right now?
It's a bunch. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I'm just trying to paint a picture here for you. But I can appreciate how you feel. I mean, I actually had a client. We had the same kind of discussion on the phone, and long story short, what we found was it wasn't that he didn't have enough money, it wasn't that he. See, I would have tossed this whole fucking call, dude. God damn it, I don't know what I'm saying. God damn. Hold on one second. Let me collect myself here, dude. I gotta practice, dude. This is ridiculous. Okay. One of my clients felt the same way. So we were on the phone. He felt like he didn't have the extra money or budget to invest in himself. But what we found is that it was actually the fear of investing in himself that was the reason that he was stuck in the first place. And he kept trying quick fixes, kept trying a program here, a program there, and he just stayed stuck. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. He believed that he just didn't have the money to invest in himself, but when he actually realized that he had to invest in himself to be committed to achieving all of his muscle building goals, that's when he went all in and took a leap of faith, and now he has the body that he wants. You can actually check that testimonial out on my page, and it's all because he chose to invest in himself. So let me ask you this. If I helped you, excuse me, if I helped you build the bunch of muscle that we talked about earlier, 10, 20 pounds, you could take your shirt off at the beach you felt that superior feel, that look with your girlfriend, would that be worth it for you?
Excuse me. Yeah, I guess it would. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you said it would?
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it would.
So, I mean, based on that answer alone, it sounds like you're ready to get started then. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, man. So out of those two options I mentioned just a second ago, would you prefer the paid in full or the monthly payment plan?
Is it paid in full? Let me get this Chevrolet so I have to think about this.
Cool, man. Let's do it. So let me go ahead and send you the payment link or the investment link. Shouldn't have said payment. I'll send you the investment link and let me know when you get it. I just sent it over.
Okay. So maybe I need to actually send it.
Yeah, I'm not sending shit. Yeah.
All right, I got it. Give me a moment. Oh wait. Hold. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Okay, cool, man. So while you take care of that, I'm going to go ahead and get your questionnaire ready. Just stay on the line. I'm going to go ahead and get that prepared for you. And then once you take care of that, I'll just walk you through the next steps, all right?
Okay. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Minute. All right, let's just pretend I did it.
Let's play some Jeopardy music, dude.
All right, I did it.
Cool. Okay, awesome. Did you take care of it? Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. All right. Well, congrats, dude. You just made the best decision of your life. So, excuse me. So I'm sending you the questionnaire over text. Let me know when you get it.
Okay. Okay, see.
You got it?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Great. So just get this questionnaire done as soon as possible, ideally within the next 24 hours. And then once you do that, I can start working on your program. And and I'm going to send you updates with where I'm at every day, so with your plans, so you're never out of the loop, okay? Fuck, dude. Cool, man. Well, congratulations again. This is fucking awesome. I'm very pumped for you. So I'll get your plan going as soon as you get that questionnaire filled out. And if you have any questions along the way, just feel free to reach out, and we'll get you squared away, all right?
Cool. All
right, cool, man.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Click. Cool, dude.
Cool. How'd that feel?
That actually felt good. So I role played with his name is JC in the group.
Is it Jaden or someone else? I don't know.
It was JC Labe.
Oh, okay.
He's got the same avatar as me. He's a white guy, black hair. I don't know. Anyway, so I role played with him a few times, and then I've done 10 role plays with ChatGPT, and I've just refined everything as I go. So it felt a lot better than when I did it with him, just because I've improved a little bit. But still, I mean, with that objection, I would have threw that shit out the window. So
yeah, I can relate. Back when I was in, I worked at Equinox, was like the last place they really forced me to do sales shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when they would just bring up an objection and they had like an objection, I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I'll just see. I just gave up. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah, I did the same thing, dude. Yeah.
And I think part of the script, or part of the program, they mentioned if they're like really, really doing that, then part of it is, just fucking let it go because they're not worth the trouble. But you gotta try this a bit harder before that to get to that point.
Yeah, definitely try it out before you just throw in the towel.
Yeah. You mind if I give you two critiques?
Oh, dude, give it to me straight. Yeah, give it to
Okay.
Absolutely. Pretend I don't have any feelings.
One of the things I personally, as a myself, would not mind, but I can kind of think that it might put some people off, is that you used my bad wording against me, as in like bitch, whatever, that kind of stuff. I'm okay with that because that would help me, right? But the average person, maybe I'm underestimating them. I feel like they might view it as like almost insulting or combative and say, oh yeah, you feel like a bitch, you want to feel, but that kind of stuff like that. I feel like maybe rewording it so it's a bit softer might be helpful for them, but I don't know, again, because I'm just speaking myself. I'm good.
Got it.
The average person, maybe I'm underestimating them. Maybe they'll if they hear that word from someone that's not from themselves or something like that, they might view it as like combative, like possibly an insult. Maybe their self-esteem is lower and they might get hit more with that. I don't know. So I'm just bringing that up as a possibility. Maybe some of the things they say to you can be turned back on them, but a bit softer, possibly. Or maybe they need tough love. I don't know. That could be a thing you do, and it helps you out tremendously with your clients. I don't know, but that's just one thing. I'm like, if I were a bitch, maybe this would annoy me if I heard this.
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying, so you called yourself a bitch and then I referred back to that? Like you tired of feeling like a bitch?
Yeah.
Not word for word, but something like that? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe like a different phrasing of it. Say maybe you're not feeling like you could, or feeling like you're not good. Like, I don't know, just any other kind of wording than the harsh word I use for myself, or maybe you could work in your favor. I don't know. I'm just saying that's something. Maybe
okay, no, that's good feedback, dude.
If you get a feel for the person, if they'll be receptive to this kind of talk, that would be extremely helpful. I think.
Yeah.
For me, it would be. But for the average person, they're like, they're tough. It's like they're putting themselves on the line, even talking to someone about their life changing things. So maybe some kid gloves might help some people out for client acquisition. Maybe, I don't know. That's just something to keep in mind, depending on how you feel the client is at that point.
Yeah.
But
that's true. Yeah.
But for me, again, it doesn't matter. I prefer just give it to me straight, because I'm not trying to waste my time.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. Yeah. I'm not trying to coddle anybody, but that's good feedback, dude. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Just feel it out.
It's like read the room. Yeah.
If you're like a kind of a softie, then you can kind of like change your wording a bit.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, one thing that I think is actually, if you could bring up not just your clients, that's also good, but maybe if you were like a skinny kid who got strong, you could definitely bring that up. Like, weave it into some. Maybe that would have been brought up in the intro or something. I don't know. But if you could weave that in more, or at all, because I don't know if you mentioned that to me.
No, I didn't.
Make the similar transformation. I would 100% pull that in whenever you could. Like, basically, like, mention you or your clients whenever you can as proof, because then I know, not only do I know you can get results, but also that you can understand the mindset that I'm going to have to, push through and stuff like that. That would make me feel more like reassured that you understand what I'm going through. Like, if you tell me you've been through the exact thing that I'm suffering through right now, like feeling like a little skinny boy,
Yeah,
like
dude, that's gold. That's actually,
that.
I haven't done that once, so that's,
You gotta do it, man. That's super helpful. That'd be my only real critiques on that. That's pretty much it. The rest is like just keep doing it, and then it'll, like little pauses here and there, but obviously we're reading like a fucking script together, so it doesn't matter that much.
Trying to get better.
Just like maybe soften it, and maybe just mention yourself for social proof stuff, and just empathizing, because that's huge. When I was a trainer, you'd be surprised at how much people treat you like a fucking therapist, man, because you're never going to meet their friends and family, probably, and so they feel very open with you to share a lot. So if they feel like that you can relate to them in a certain way, they will fucking pour money into you. I've seen it happen. So definitely mention yourself if he passed you was your avatar, like, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely was.
Harp on that whenever you fucking film them. I would do that for sure.
Yeah, I was a wee lad, dude. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. That's some good ass feedback. I appreciate that, dude.
No problem. I hope you give me a lot too. I don't need more than you, probably.
Okay. Cool, dude.
Okay. All right. I guess it's my turn. I'm gonna have probably extra pausing because I'm gonna have to read. I didn't look over this as much as I wanted to, but whatever.
Oh, you're good, dude.
All right, but for you, if you can just be like a fat person, that would be my avatar, like a fat guy over 30, fat woman over 30.
Dude, I know you said fat person, but like how it came through my mind, it sounded like you said a rapper. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm a rapper.
No, definitely not my avatar. Like a fat person needs to lose like at least 20 pounds, like that.
Okay. Kind of fat person needs to lose. Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready when you are, dude.
All right, ring-a-ding-ding.
Hello.
Hey, Bryson, this is Kevin. How's it going?
It's going good, dude. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Everything in your end is freezing today. I don't know if you're suffering the same.
Oh, it's cold over here. I mean, it's cold. Anything below 70 is cold to me. So, yeah, it's cold.
Wow.
Kind of under the weather, too, but it is what it is.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I'm from New York, so it's like when it's like 20 degrees during winter, I'm like, oh, this is normal. So I'm glad you're not the same.
Yeah.
That nonsense at all. All right, cool, man. I I appreciate you coming on the call. That means that you're gonna, you're really serious about your goal, and not many people are, as you can tell if you look around the supermarket. So
yeah,
I'm happy for you. So in return for taking time and kind of taking this big leap, I want to make this call pretty valuable for you, and I want to, whether we work together or not, I want you to come away with something. So what I want to do is 3 things. We're going to talk about your main struggle in your fitness or weight loss journey. Number 2, we're going to go over your main goal and why it's important for you. And then number 3, we're going to give you some strategies that me and some of my best clients use to stay in shape year round. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Okay. Now, at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know if I'm able to help you or not. If so, I'm going to invite you to the program. And whatever it is, if it's going to be a hell yes or a hell no, I want one of those 2 answers. I don't want anything in the middle. All right, just give it to me straight, or just say, nah, I'm good. All right, that sound good?
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. So, what is the number 1 goal that you want to accomplish in your weight loss / fitness journey in the next for the new year? Because
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, before the year's end. Yeah, I had to change that as soon as possible. Yeah.
I need to cut that part out. What's the number 1 goal you want to accomplish in your fitness journey in the new year? We're almost at 2025. We're going to start before that, of course, but for the new year, what do you want to accomplish? What's the number 1 goal?
Probably just losing. I mean, I don't like the number on the scale. You know what? The number on the scale I don't really care about, but when I look in the mirror, I feel like shit. So I don't want to feel like shit anymore. And, summer's coming up. I got a trip planned to some place with a beach, and I want to be able to look good for those. I mean, I'm sure we're going to take photos, my wife and I. So, yeah, I just want to lose some weight and be ready for that, I mean, I've been overweight for a while, so I'd like to just cut that out completely,
I see. So you wanna look pretty good in those pictures. You want to create memories in those pictures.
I do. Memories. I mean, that'd be cool. I don't want to. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I can totally relate to you. I had to lose 100 pounds when I was a teenager. Being overweight really sucks, dude. Like, I totally understand. Like, you have the man boobs going on. You got, like, when you go shopping, the shirts never fit quite right. It's like, oh, man, this really sucks. So I totally understand that. But why is it important for you to accomplish that right now? Because you mentioned that, you've been feeling this way for a bit. Why is it right now? Is it because you're starting, or is there something else? Is it just a vacation?
Yeah, I mean, probably just a vacation. But like I said, I've been overweight for a while, and I just hate going out in public. My wife's not in the best shape either, but she's a lot slimmer than me, so it just makes it look like I'm the guy that's pulling us under. Like I don't know, it just doesn't give her a good look. I mean, when we got married, we were both in decent shape. I mean, not bodybuilders by any means, but we kind of just let ourselves go. And I want to get back to that. I just kind of feel like I'm deceiving her. Like she married a good guy and I'm just a fat slob, and I don't want that. So.
Interesting. So you wanna be better for your wife, and based on what you said, I don't know what her goals are, but maybe if when you start improving, maybe you can inspire her and you can become like a superpower couple. And those pictures you take on vacation could be just incredible.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, dude. Cool. I mean, I don't know if she's on board with it, but I mean, that'd be cool.
Oh, does she not know that you're looking into a transformation or training at all?
No, she knows that I'm trying to do this, but I don't think she sees herself as a problem, and it's kind of really not. I mean, she's fine, but because she's fine, I don't know if she's really in support of me trying to go the extra mile, because I think she loves me for me, which is great, but I don't love me, so.
Well, that's truly it is what you feel is that matters. I'm sure if you told her, hey, honey, I'm trying to become way cooler, way better, way stronger, I'm sure she wouldn't say, no, don't do that, right? I think she'd be supportive if she said, I'm doing this, right? I
mean, she wouldn't hate me for it, but, I mean, I guess we'll see.
That sounds like support for me. So, right now, so this vacation that you're planning, right, why is this the kind of like, let's say, the final straw? Have you not had, vacations recently where you felt that you need to do this and lose weight? And have you not looked in has the mirror not like bugged you before or anything like that? Like, why this year? Why right now?
I think just over time, I would just kind of do my thing, and then I would just look in the mirror, and I'm like, oh yeah, fatty. And then I don't know. I think recently I look, and I'm like, wow, I really have let myself go. And I think I would just come across old photos or videos, and I was like, wow, I don't even know who that is, dude. And so I think it just over time, just realized that I'm a different guy. So I don't want to be that anymore.
Well, let me tell you right now, you're going to have the same feeling in the future, and in a good way. You're going to look back and say, I don't know who that is, because that guy in the picture is going to be way less fit than the one that you're going to become. The one in those vacation photos, totally different guy. So you're going to have the same feeling, but it's going to be better. Same for myself. When I look at fat boy pictures, I'm like, oh boy, that sucked. But like, you know what? I remember where I came from and where I'm at now, and the comparison makes me feel good, and I'm pretty sure it's going to make you feel good too. So relating to the weight stuff, I do want to find out about your nutrition, if you don't mind. So can you walk me through a typical day of eating? Like, what did you eat yesterday?
Yesterday, I think I just had some Fruit Loops for breakfast, and then, I mean, I hate saying this out loud, but I had like 4 cookies for breakfast as well. My wife and I, we just made some, so that's good. And then lunch, I think we had some chicken pasta. It was good. And then had a couple treats. I think dinner was, last night we went to some steakhouse. I got a couple baked potatoes, a steak, and then we got some cheesecake. It was very good. So it's about how it usually goes. I'm a big snacker, so.
Okay, you mentioned you said a couple treats. Do you remember which ones they were?
Oh, just like random stuff. I mean, like animal crackers with the icing, little stuff like that, or I don't know. Like we got some cosmic brownies.
Oh, interesting.
Well, they're good.
I didn't know failed animal cookies existed. It's interesting.
Yeah, those are good. Wait, did you really not know that?
Yeah. No, I really didn't know that.
Like the animal crackers? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know those existed, but I didn't know they had like filling or frosting on them. I didn't know those existed.
Oh, I got it.
Those sound great, to be honest.
It was the carnival ones.
Oh, I haven't had animal crackers in a while. They're great, but I just forgot they existed. To be
Dude, I gotta actually send them to you right now. Hold on, I pulled it up so quick. Hold on, this is quick. Hold on. Sorry, dude, I gotta show you these. These are so good.
I believe you. I'm probably.
All right, there you go. I just sent it to you.
I'm not gonna eat much of them, but I'm curious about it. Let me see.
I don't know why that link is so long. That's crazy, but
it's fine.
Anyway.
Facebook. Oh, Target. Okay. Holy shit! This is a long ass thing. Okay, these. Oh, those look, because animal crackers by themselves are good for me. Yeah,
these ones here. I mean, I'm sure they're so bad for you, dude. But
no, those look dangerous, dude. I can't have them in my home. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I want to eat the shit out of those. Like, I don't even buy like those good Mexican tortilla chips because they just go by so quickly.
Yeah.
It's too much. I gotta be mindful of that shit. All right, let me get back to So
sorry, man.
So but that's good. So Bryson, it sounds like you have fun with me, and some of that stuff sounds real good. So we'll talk about what's like great and what can be altered later. But I want to ask, in terms of drinking, how's that? Water, juice, alcohol? What's that like?
Not huge alcohol drinkers. I mean, maybe like a few times a year. I mean, not opposed to it, but yeah, I'm not really into that.
Okay, so we talked about solid, liquid. What about gas, cigarettes? You got any smoking going on?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. So you mentioned that your number one goal is to lose weight. Do you have a number associated with that? You mentioned the weight and the scale. The weight and the scale is not super important to you, but I'm sure if you lost 1 pound, that would not be good. That would not be good enough for you. You wouldn't be happy with that. So can you give me a number if on the scale that shifted, you'd be like, oh, that's cool. That's great.
No, honestly, dude, I mean, the scale could be whatever. I just want to look good. So, I mean, if it dropped 5 pounds and I just got abs, I mean, that'd be cool. But if I dropped 40 pounds and I looked even better. So, honestly, it's not really about the scale. I just want to look good and feel good about how I look. So.
Okay. Well, just for my own, because I'm kind of a numbers guy, let's split the difference. Let's say you said 5, 40. Let's just say like 25, right? Let's just say this.
All right, cool, yeah.
The first goal, all right? 25, right? So why is Okay, I'm breaking character here. It says, "Why is that important to you?" I feel like this is like the 8th time I'm asking that.
Dude, when I role play with JC, I said the same thing in my private. I've asked this question 20 times now.
Okay, yeah.
Where you at on the script here? Let me find it.
Right in pain points. That's exactly where. Okay. Yeah, I might want to cut that or change it or something. Because right under that, it says, "How do you feel about this?" From 1 to 10, it says, "Why is it important to make a change now?" I'm like, dude, that's a bit much.
I think it's maybe Brian's. It's the emphasis. So why is it important now? Not like why is it important? Like why is it important today?
Yeah, I feel like it did mention that. Maybe I should just cut out some of the earlier mentions. Also, I don't know.
Yeah,
I gotta look through and cut some of these mentions because I feel like for them it's probably gonna be like, okay, he's asked that like a million times. So we'll see.
Maybe replace important with priority or urgency or some ideas.
Good. Why is that a priority? Okay, so over everything else, right? So why is losing, let's say, 25 pounds a priority to you?
I just
want number one. Sorry. I would just on the actual call. I would have said this faster, not to interrupt. But why is it a priority to you now? Obviously, there's other goals you have in your life. You're a human being. So why is the weight loss up at the top right now?
I think I just want to look good, feel good. I just I want to. I mean, going back to the whole trip, I just want to be able to take my shirt off and not be ashamed or embarrassed or whatever. I think it'd be cool to just have those photos and post them on social media, and people are like, "Oh, that guy got fit! Holy shit!"
I see. Okay, so basically based on the vacation photos and the social media stuff, you want proof that you can look back on, that you put in the work, that you are, that you lost the weight, that you can look good, that you can feel good. You want to accomplish that and have tons of proof for that, so you can look back on happily, right?
Yeah, that's safe to say.
Okay, good. Yeah, creating memories is really important. I look back and I'm like, man, I wish I took more pictures of when I was fat, because the comparisons are kind of they're a bit lacking for me, unfortunately. So I understand what you're saying. You create good memories and you can look back on it, because that's your life, it's memories, right? So creating good ones that's pretty important.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you about your right now, before we start anything in terms of transformation. How do you feel about where your health, body, mindset are at right now on a scale of 1 to 10? You can give me a number for, mindset, body, and mindset, or just all together, anything. Just let me know where you're at with those.
So you want one number for all three?
Yeah, if you can, that would be ideal. But if you need to split it up, that's fine.
I would just say total, I'm probably like a 6. Like, I'm not horrible, okay, but I'm definitely not really feeling it.
Okay. All right. So let's see. For later. Okay, I need to move this for later. Shit. I put this break character. It says, I put for later. Tell me why you said 6 out of 10. Tell me why it's that. Instead, where are you missing? That's for later. I think that's an objection, right? Like, when we talk about that, or is that like...
save for later. I think that's use that against them. So, you said you were a 10. What happened? Yeah.
Oh, that's an objection handling then, right?
Yeah, save for later.
Sometimes. Okay, let me just. I need to move it. I'm using like a PDF editor right now. Let me just move this real quick. Transition to logistics. Get the stuff back to you. No. Drop the price. No. Capturing pay. No. Oh, objection. Let me do that. I need to think about it. Maybe? No, I'll put it right under the objections. Let's leave it there. It's for fun. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I think I just deleted it.
Excellent.
Yeah, so let me just undo. Oh, boy. All right, whatever. I'll get it back. That's something that I can bring back later. So, where we are right now, we're at the vision. Okay. So, Bryson, so let's say you achieve all those weight loss goals. You hit 25 pounds. Let's say you go crazy. You lose 40 pounds. You're there. You're in the best shape of your life. What does that life look like for you? Get specific with it. I want you to imagine it, because it'll be real.
Dude, I think it'd be cool to have that. I mean, if I could wear shirts and if I could buy new clothes or clothes that I want to fit in, I think it'd be cool. It'd be a great feeling. I think. I mean, it sounds so dumb. I'm not trying to do this for other people, but it would be cool if how I looked was seen and acknowledged by other people. Like, holy shit, he used to be the fat guy. He got his shit together. I want to be like him. You know. So maybe I need validation. I don't know, man. But I think it'd be cool to have that.
I see. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be validation. Maybe it sounds like you want to inspire other people too. So that could be pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. Sorry. That's what was that? I need to really memorize this fucking script. So I don't know what the fuck I'm at.
Oh, you're good.
Vision. Okay. So, so that's awesome. So, how would it make you feel if you were able to lose those 25, 40 pounds? And what areas of your life would benefit the most if we were able to do that together? Aside from, the cool social media posts.
How would that feel? Is that what you said?
Yeah, how would it feel if you're able to lose those 25 to 40 pounds? Like beyond this social media stuff, on the day-to-day, your actual life, how would that make you feel? Or what parts of your life would benefit if you were able to do that together?
Well, it's honestly, I think about it like if I had a backpack on and I had a 45-pound plate in there or a 25-pound plate, if I could just not wear that backpack anymore, I'm sure I would just be so much lighter. I can move around more. I'm sure it'd be sweet, dude. So that would feel great. I mean, yeah, I think it would be awesome.
Okay, yeah, I can totally relate to that. It's like in anime or martial arts, you take off the weighted clothing and you can move with so much more mobility. And to be honest, man, that's actually going to be a strength for you, because when you have extra weight on you and you lose it, here's the thing: when you have extra weight, that is basically like carrying extra weight on you at all times. So if you're just moving, you're building that strength. So when you lose the extra fat, you will retain a lot of strength. And I gotta tell you, when I lost a lot of weight and became a trainer, I got many benefits on my calves for being if you're an obese guy and you lose weight, you keep a lot of muscle. So that's gonna be a nice perk for you.
Oh, cool.
Especially. So that would be great.
That'd be awesome.
I fucking lost my fucking place again. Sorry.
Sorry, what do you mean? Just play it.
No, I lost my place. Sorry, wrong. Let's see. Great. Okay. So I love that. That sounds awesome. I can see that for you. This is going to be great. We're going to create that vision together. So now that I know what you want, why do you think that you have been able to accomplish these goals on your own so far?
I guess I just haven't wanted it enough. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm all right. I just want help, man. I'm almost desperate. It sounds horrible, but I just want to make this work. So.
Okay, I got you. So now you really, really want it, but you're not sure. Like, you're not 100% sure what the most optimal way to go about it is, but you really, really do want it.
Yeah.
You haven't wanted it that much until right now. It's gotta happen.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at myself in the mirror and it just adds up, So I got to get this under control. Yeah.
I got you. And then I'm gonna put a character right here. I wanted to actually, instead of just critiquing you, I wanted to give you a compliment on this part, the devil's advocate. You said, let's play devil's advocate. I'm gonna paint an ugly picture here for you. That's a really great way to get ahead of it. It's not like basically not telling them that they're gonna become a lazy fuck. Just saying, hey, I'm gonna do the opposite. It's not gonna be good, but I'm gonna tell you what it could look like. Like getting ahead of it. I really like that, what you did. I'm gonna
yeah. Oh, thanks, dude. Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's the reason. So let's play devil's advocate, and you're gonna forgive me. I'm gonna paint an ugly picture for you here, but pretend you get off this call, you do nothing, stay the same exact place. Maybe your health gets even a bit worse. Scale, not that you care that much, but the numbers get a bit higher. Eat the same food, same exercise or lack thereof, and nothing changes. Nothing improves. Maybe even gets a bit worse. How would that make you feel?
Oh, dude, I can't even imagine, because right now I'm already feeling like shit. So if it was worse, I don't even know, dude. I don't even want to think about that, honestly.
Okay, so that it's basically unthinkable for you, literally.
Yeah, I don't even want to consider how worse it could get. I mean, I'm already shitty as it is. So
I don't think you're shitty, person. I think you have room for improvement and the drive for improvement. So it's actually pretty cool. So that's perfect. What would you say? Let me see. What would you say? Okay, so in terms of all this, it sounds like it's not a want, it's a need. This change that you need to do.
Yeah, definitely a need. Yeah, I mean, I want it, but I need it. Even if I didn't want it, I need it.
Okay. So, I'm gonna bring a character here. Did I even ask you about your exercise at all? Did you bring that up? Because I forget if you did.
My memory's so bad, so I don't think so.
Okay, then that's a problem. I gotta align here. So, let me just pretend. Let me just ask you something then. Okay, so by the way, Bryson, can you tell me about your exercise? Like, what's that look like? Your frequency, intensity, like, what do you even do for exercise these days?
I mean, nothing much. I mean, I walk a lot at work, but, I'm getting about 8,000 steps in, which I hear is pretty good, but I'm still not happy with how I look. So, I mean, not really. I don't really even go to the gym. I have a membership, but I haven't been going, so.
Okay, so that's actually good. It's great. You're getting 8,000 steps in. Most people don't get 2,000. So you're doing about 4 times better than some people in that regard. So
cool.
All right, Bryson. So based on everything, here's what, from my professional opinion, has been holding you back. Your eating is too much. You eat some good stuff, chicken pasta, some steak and potatoes. That stuff can be really good and helpful for you. But then you mentioned the cookies, you mentioned the snacks that you don't even keep track of at all, and it's a lot. The stuff you're eating sounds awesome, but it's not great for the goal whatsoever. The gym, you don't need the gym to lose weight, but it is what's going to help you look good. You control the weight by the nutrition, but then you control how you look by the gym. And if you're not going to the gym at all really right now, you can lose all the weight you want, but you're not going to look probably the way that you want to. You're going to, best case scenario, you're going to look like kind of a skinny boy, and I think your ambitions for yourself are much higher than that. You want to look like a pretty strong guy.
Yeah.
So the nutrition needs to be not only better, but it needs to be kept track of. Because if you don't know what's going in, you have no idea how to change it. And in terms of the gym, if you're not doing anything to your body, it's going to basically atrophy. It's not going to be built. So you can lose all that weight, but then you're just going to be essentially a lump of clay. You're not sculpting yourself yet. So that needs to happen right now.
Okay.
And they're holding you back because these are the number. This is it. This is basically it. If you're eating too much and it's not good, you're just not going to be able to build your body in the gym because you're going to have basically subpar ingredients or subpar material to build yourself.
Okay.
So this is paramount to change these things. Is everything what I'm saying makes sense to you right now?
Yeah, I'm following what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. What is it that you think that you need the most help with? Out of all that stuff, like the fitness, nutrition, or even accountability?
Dude, honestly, all the above. I mean, I need someone to hold me accountable, but even if I did, I wouldn't even know where to start. So I think I need everything, to be honest.
Okay, that's good. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to getting rid of those, 25 or more pounds and getting to that basically picturesque vacation that you wanted to get to? How, on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say I'm committed to doing it, but I've never done anything to really do it in the past. So it's kind of like I'm talking out my ass a little bit. Like I'm committed, but I don't even know what it takes. I just need help, man. So I don't know. I would say I'm a 10, but also I'd say I'm a 1. So I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm not sure. So we'll say a 5.
Okay, well, to give you a bit of reassurance, the actual knowledge of how to get there, I'm going to give you as much of that as you need. So all I'm asking is how much you truly want it in your soul. So given that, what number would you give me? What does your soul say?
So you're saying you give me all the info? How committed am I if I had all the info?
Yes, I'm going to provide you with as much info as you need to hit those goals, lose that weight, get to that level. So I'm going to give you all of that information. So I just want to know in terms of what your actual desire is, like what your soul is telling you it wants. What number would that be? 1 to 10.
I'd probably say a 9. I'd leave a little room for the uncertainty, but yeah, if I knew everything, then yeah.
Okay, uncertainty is totally normal because this is a huge change. It's really going to change your life as it changed mine in the past. So at the start of the call, I did mention if I can help you or not. And based on what I'm hearing, I feel like I can help you a lot and we can accomplish a lot together. Like we can get a lot of good results. You want to hear about how I can help you out?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So basically, I have a 12-week program that can help you out. So here's what you would get. You would get meal. Well, here's where I need to kind of like. I'm gonna skip the logistics because it doesn't fucking.
Yeah, dude. I mean, maybe we should do that, but let's just pretend I understand.
I can do it today. Yeah. So you get meal guidance, workout plans, accountability. Like, I don't need to say more. Anyway, so Out of all the so I told you how the program works, Bryson. So out of all the parts of the program, like nutrition, training, accountability, what part of the program do you feel like? I feel like this question was asked, like which one you would need the most, or maybe I just asked that earlier. I morphed that into an earlier question actually. So yeah, I think I put that into the 10 scale.
Well, I think that question comes from when you give me 3 things that I need to work on, and then I think it's of those 3 things, what do you need help with most?
Okay.
So I think it's similar. Yeah, I think this is. I mean, I'm a noob here, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think this is somewhat repetitive. Maybe that's the point. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
It might be the point. I'm gonna see if I can copy this into AI and kind of like refine it a bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Or like what you've been doing. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out because I feel like it would sound more natural too.
Yeah, I've got it all colorful and bolded out and titles and stuff, so it's much easier to follow for me.
That's really good. Okay, what am I doing here? So let me see. 999. Okay, so Bryson, out of all the parts of the program I mentioned, in terms of training, nutrition, and accountability, which part of the program do you feel like you would need the most?
Probably accountability. I mean, if I have all the knowledge and I'm good to go, I think having somebody hold me to the fire would be really beneficial. So yeah, I'm gonna say accountability.
Okay. So you feel the accountability overall, everything else would benefit you the most specifically.
Say that again.
So out of all those parts, you're saying the accountability would benefit you the most specifically.
Yeah, I think so. I think having somebody kind of check in with me and make sure that I'm doing good, I think that would be helpful. So I can't fall off track. You know, like I have someone counting on me to make this happen. You know, like I don't want to let you down. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely be on you about doing this. So this is where I'm gonna get into the So basically, when I was an in-person personal trainer, I worked at Equinox, and as a newbie trainer, it was just first starting out. Clients were paying like $110 per session, so per month they were basically paying like between $3,000 and $4,000.
What the hell?
Yeah, that was kind of a lie, and that's why we had a rich clientele there. But it was kind of like
yeah,
ridiculous for the average person, in my opinion. So my program is different. It offers training, nutritional guidance, and accountability. And if you were to pay for the 12 weeks all paid in full, that would be $800. But if you want to do it monthly, month to month, easier in the wallet, it would be $300 per month. So as you can see, with the paid in full, you get $100 off. So, which of those 2 options would work best for you?
Well, I think the paid in full, so we could save some money, but I'm going to have to talk to my wife to make sure that we can do this. So I'll probably have to get back to you on that.
Okay. No, I totally understand the financial thing. You know, you and your wife's finances are probably tied together. So this is breaking character. This is where I have hugest problems. I'm like, fuck.
Same, dude. It's all good. Okay, we're learning.
Let me see. Let me go to the wife part here. Okay. So you mentioned before that your wife she knows that she doesn't know that you're, or rather she doesn't. See, this is
that's all good, dude.
I might just ghost the person and hang up because I
click. Oh, sorry, dude. Phone. I have AT&T. Sorry about that.
That's good. Yeah. So you mentioned that your wife would definitely not hate it. She'd be actually kind of happy if you did this. So she does support you in this, right? So would you say that she supports you, or would she be against you making this transformation for yourself? In this case, if you need to speak with her.
Well, I don't think she would be against me taking my health a little bit serious, but I think she would be against seeing a $900 thing dropped out of an $800 thing dropped out of the account, and it's not even has nothing to do with her. So definitely have to bring that up to her.
Okay. No, I totally understand that. In the past, though, I've had clients who, when this has come up and they go for it, the spouse is like 100 times out of 100, they're always on board in you or the client getting body time, accomplishing their goal. So what I'm asking this for is if it does help you with your confidence and feeling better and not, if this would be helpful for you in terms of building up your confidence and avoiding this unthinkable feature that you mentioned before, it sounds like you two would be happier in general. So do you think your spouse would support that? You two being happier and fitter on that vacation of yours?
Yeah, you know what? When you put it like that, yeah, she absolutely would. I think it's just, you're right. I think it's just money. So I just want to make sure that we have the money.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I only asked that because some people in the past, some of my best clients, they were kind of iffy about it. But when we dug a bit deeper, they found that it's not really the money because, money, you can get that back next month, right? But the thing is, a lot of them were kind of scared to finally take the plunge. They've been, starting and stopping before, but when they finally committed to it, the money's like, I don't care about the money. I love what's happened, all the results and all that stuff. So I feel like that's a good trade-off. So I feel like you'll be in good hands with this investment if you do want to improve that. I fucked up on the last one. Let me see.
Oh, you're good, dude.
So I feel like.
Yeah, I do. I would have sold the whole thing too, dude. Don't worry.
I know. So once you hit that dream, you want to like create that picture of you and your wife. I feel like there's like once you get that, that's gonna be worth way more than anything you could pay here. And to be honest with you, if you talked to me years ago, you'd be paying like 4 times this amount. So I feel like this is a pretty good deal. So out of those two, you mentioned the pay in full would be ideal, right?
Yeah, just so we can save some money.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, cool. So, all right, so that's amazing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to send you a text. It's going to have a link for the investment. So what I'm going to do is send you a link right now, and you let me know if you see it, okay? I just sent it right now.
All right. You know what, man? Can I just do the month-to-month option? I think that'd be easier to justify rather than her seeing
No
just do month-to-month instead.
Sure. No problem. All right, give me another second. Do not touch that link I gave you. It's longer, but it'll be a big hit right there. Let me give you the other one. Give me a second. Right?
And how long does it take for me to get the program and stuff so that I can show my wife I actually bought something?
Okay, so first off, I just sent you a link. Secondly, it'll take to get the actual program. It's going to take, depending on how quickly you send out. So basically, I'm going to send you a link right now, and I'm going to give you a questionnaire after you complete the investment, right? Once I get that questionnaire back, it's going to give you the information I need to create the program. So once you give that to me, give me under a week, and I will have it for you.
Okay, under a week. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that text, by the way. I'm filling it out now. Okay,
cool. While you're doing that, I'm going to go get the link to the questionnaire as well. So let me put you on hold for a minute or so. Just give me a holler when you fill that out, okay?
Okay. Do I need to stay on the phone, or do you want me to go and I'll fill it out?
No, stay on. No. Okay, so stay on the phone. I'm gonna get the questionnaire and just let me know when you've completed the investment, so I can get this ready for you. Okay.
All right, sounds good. I'll just pretend I filled it out. All right, it's done. All right, I filled out the investment link. There you go.
Okay. Awesome. I see it. So here's the so in the next 24 hours, I would really need you to fill this out because they'll give me the information I need to get started on this so we can get started on your transformation ASAP. Because the longer it takes for you to give it to me, the longer it takes for me to figure out what is best for you. So ideally within a day would be great. And then I'll tell you when your program's ready. It should be, I want to say like a week just so you're not upset if it takes the 6 days, but
yeah.
It'll be under a week. I'm actually gonna cut that part. I'm never gonna say that shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it'll be under a week. It'll ideally be in a couple of days, maybe even less. But just say I'm just gonna let you know within a week I'll have that for you, and then you can get started. Sound good?
Sounds great. Cool.
Okay. All right. Awesome, man. I'm really happy for your future self. It's gonna be sick, and yeah, man. Just let me know when you fill out the questionnaire, and then I will give you a program, and we will get started. All right.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you so much. I'm ready.
Awesome, man. Let's get hyped. All right. Take care.
Click.
Bye-bye. Click. Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Man, all right. Lay it on me. I know there's a lot of shit I need to improve.
Yeah, no, I actually was, I'll write it all. You ready for it?
Yeah, go for it, please.
Okay, I'm going to tell you everything that I liked first, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so when I was talking about I want to go to the beach and you said I want to make memories, in my opinion, I thought that was good because I'm like, oh shit, I do want to have good memories. That got me thinking about picture books and shit. So I think that's good to say in this specific scenario because it paints a picture of what I could have kind of thing. So I like that. And then I like how you dove straight into how you lost 100 pounds, because I was like, holy fuck, dude, what's my 25 pounds to your 100, you know? So that's cool. I like that a lot. And then you brought up the power couple thing. That's cool. I like that. It makes me feel like we could do that together. And then you were talking about how I was reflecting on how I would look in the future. And you said you don't want to have those fat boy photos. And that got me thinking like, I want to look back on these photos, but be like, holy shit, I'm glad that I transformed. So I like that. That was really good. And then I also like how you kind of clarified the weight loss goal, because I was like, I don't really care about the number. You're like, oh, well, you definitely want to lose more than 1 pound, right? And I was like, yeah. And then that made me feel like there was some kind of limit, or not a limit, some kind of bigger goal, you know? So I like that. Also, from a sales call perspective, I think that's really good. And then I really liked how you translated all my negative self-talk into good. So when I said, I actually didn't even write that down, but when I said, whatever I said, you're like, oh, no, you're not that, you're this, or whatever. It made me feel better.
I remember, I think you said when you were like, you said you're like a piece of shit or something. I said, no, you have room for improvement, and you have the drive for that improvement as well. Something like that.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So I like that, just kind of translating my negative self-talk. And yeah, so I like that. And then same thing, like you reassured me on the rating that I gave. So you said, oh, 9, I get it. Like you're uncertain. That's normal. Totally normal. And then this is maybe I'm overthinking this, but I think this was so good when you said, yeah, we can accomplish a lot together. When you said together, it made me feel like I had a teammate, like I had somebody with me. So I like that. It was cool. I mean, it was a fucking role play, but I was like, oh wow, this guy cares, you know? And then I think that's all I got for the good stuff. So I only have 5 things that are like for the critique. No, I think you killed it, bro. I mean, like for first time, right? For this type of role play, you know? So
yeah, maybe. I think the objections are where I struggle with the most.
Yeah.
Because not only do a triple, well, you can tell me. I'm not gonna shake myself. You can do it for me.
Okay. So with the things that we could improve on is the first one. Maybe it's because it was so it was so brand new, it was so early in the call. But you said you don't want to look like everybody else in the supermarket. Because like, what if I identified as a fat fuck like in the supermarket? I'm like, oh wow, like, what do you think about me, kind of thing. So there's that. But like later on in the call, maybe that'd be better. I don't know. That's just my.
Okay.
And then, dude, I do this all the time too. So I don't want you to get upset or insecure. But just smacking lips, you know, like I do that all the time too. It's hard to get over. That was it. And then the confusion with the rating of 1 to 10. So when you said the mind, health, physical, 1 to scale rating, I know what you mean because I know I have the script. But I think if I was just some guy, I'd be like, "What are you asking me?" You know. So there's. Yeah. And then obviously just the unsure of objections, which same here, dude. So, and then I don't know if you care or not, but I can hear you clicking on your computer. I don't think that's a big deal, but
I do care about that. I want that to be heard. So thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know because I thought that would be noise canceled out or something, but I'm glad that you let me know it's not. That's it's a big one.
I mean, you can always tell the person on the phone, like, hey, if you hear me clicking, I'm just trying to make sure I take notes to ensure that I understand you.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one. That's really good. Also, for the actual script, I can just switch it to my phone because you can't hear me swipe, so I can just do that too.
Oh, there you go.
That would be a good one too. And then that would be good for note taking as well, for just typing on my phone faster. Would you mind if you have anything specific for the objections? Is there anything in particular that was just, I mean, I feel like I fumbled almost everything about the objections, but if there's anything in particular that was just lame that I didn't really correct myself on, then let me know, because I feel like that is my biggest weak point by far.
I actually did write that down. So with the objections, it seemed like you were just talking quicker. Like I said, oh, I'm good. And you're like, oh, but actually, hold on, what we can do. I mean, you didn't say that, but it came across that way. And I mean, so I don't want you to think that like I'm trying to be a dick or anything like that. So, because I'm trying to work on this as well. It's just, I guess, with like tonality and in voice inflection. So like, oh, you know what? Actually, what we can do, I don't know, just rather than being like, oh, so actually we had a client and he, you know, so that just seemed kind of rushed. But
don't speed up then. Okay, I didn't know that would come across. I didn't realize I was doing that quicker. Okay, that's good to know. Okay.
I mean, you seem like a normal human being on the phone, though. I mean, I mean, if I didn't know that I had if I didn't have the script and know what you were going to say, I would think that. I mean, it's not really easy to tell that you're reading a script. It sounds like you're just talking. So that's good.
That I'm glad. The reason why that might be the case is because I tend, well, first of all, I'm a big reader, so sometimes I read the sentence of the script super fucking quickly, and then I immediately go off script and just add to it if possible. Because then I feel very, if I stick to a script too much, I feel like I'm not actually talking to someone, if that makes sense. So I like going off script as much as possible, but sticking to the point.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I go off script all the fucking time, and I recommend it for people because then it doesn't sound like an actual sales call. Like the guy who got me to the Change Lives Academy, his name, maybe you had the same guy call you, Luke Jeffrey, I think.
No, I had Johan.
Okay, so a different guy, but I realized after the call, I'm like, holy fuck, he implemented so much for this.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
I'm not like shitting on. I'm like, that's good.
Wait, did they have you draw a triangle?
Yeah. But then some of the stuff like I got into, because he brought up a lot of personal stuff. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's a cool connection thing and stuff like that. And who knows? Maybe that's why I dropped down the money for it and everything. I don't know. But it helps when you go off script like a shit ton and bring up yourself into it. So I try to do that as much as I can, just because I fucking hate the robotic shit. Because we're in the age of AI, dude. So if someone feels like this guy's reading an AI script, it's gonna be like an instant fuck off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really got to go off script.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that comes to this non-script.
Yeah. I think what helps too is when, like I said, I know what you're reading, but when you kind of add kind of pauses or you say, I mean, as bad as it is to just actually try to say, or like, or whatever, it just makes it seem more human. So, for example, so we have option one. So actually that one, so rather than being like option one, 750, 16 weeks, option two, it just sounds better.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds more human.
For real, because I had a different number than what's on the page, so I had to actually remember it. So that was actually real.
Yeah, you got to write that on there. That's what I did. I just filled in the blanks.
Yeah, I gotta. I forgot. Yours is 250 times 3, 12 weeks, right?
250 times 4, and then 750 for paid in full. And
so I gotta rewrite this shit. I gotta feed it to an AI, like the PDF, and just like have it rewrite everything. Because I gotta do what you're doing and just kind of like. Because I can't be like, I'm reading the script and, I forgot that part is not what I read and whatever. I can't have that shit in a real call, so I gotta... Yeah,
you could highlight all of them in red and just remember that red you don't read, or orange you got to dig deeper, yellow take notes, whatever.
Yeah, or this one's optional, something like that.
Yeah, on the script where it says they say something, ... I highlight that in blue. So it's kind of like a little break for me, so I know that I got to stop talking after that.
Yeah,
I'm not shitting on him. I mean, I don't know anything, but I'm like, why wouldn't you make this a little bit more colorful, a little bit more organized, easier to look at? I mean, maybe that's me. I like that stuff, but
it's probably it just gives us freedom to alter it the way we do it. Because honestly, if we all had like a very specific inflection, it would be very creepy. I think so. Maybe that's just,
What's your number one goal? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Click.
They probably just do it so we can do what we want with it or something.
Cool, dude.
Damn, I really gotta. Oh, by the way, real quick before I get off, have you been just quick as a coach to coach? How's the fucking getting anyone on the fucking phone been? Has that been like a pain in the ass for you?
Well, dude, dude, something's going on with me. I mean, I'm not attracting shit, and I've been very consistent, so it's a little frustrating. I mean, I've posted in the group a couple of times. I don't know if you've seen it, but. I've had 0 people act on any call to action. I've had 0 people. I mean, I had a whole black.
Yours? Did you make like a huge ass post? Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I mean, I had a Black Friday deal. I had a whole free scholarship. I mean, I went all in. I'm like, I don't even care if I get 20 clients and they're all like $100 a month. I just got to get something going, and do not one bite. So that was like, okay, I gotta get my shit going. So, but in the past, like I saw success like 3 years ago. Did I mention that? Did we talk about that earlier?
Yeah, you mentioned you were like, you were doing it on and off for like 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, for about 1.5 years, it was all. I mean, I was going good with it, but I just the only reason why I did it for so long is because I had one client that kept paying me. Like, oh, bummer, But
dude, that was almost the case for me back then. I'm like, yo, these like 3 clients are sustaining shit out of me right now.
I'm like, stop paying me. I don't want to do this anymore. But I just didn't have the right state of mind. So.
That's really funny, dude. What's your Instagram so I can follow you? I don't want to go fucking search on
Yeah,
Facebook for that.
it's BRYSON.session. So it's just my name with a period between.
Sorry, what's your last name?
Sessions, like gym session.
Okay. Oh man, did you put that into your fucking you gotta put that into your marketing, dude. I don't know how, but you.
Dude, everybody says that too. I don't know.
Some sessions with sessions, baby. Just
Sessions with sessions.
Anything like that.
Just having a quick session.
Yeah, just make that. That could be named your podcast too. Although it's a bit late for that, but if you do a new one, that could be.
I've thought about it. I think it's just so, you know. I don't know.
Your page is legit as fuck. I don't know what if you're still saying you have trouble. I'm gonna get fucked, dude.
Dude, here's what I think, and I could be so wrong. So I've done this on and off, you know. So I wonder if all my Facebook friends, all the followers that have been following me over the course of time, because I've deleted social media a bunch, you know. And I wonder, and so my theory is that I bet everybody sees that I'm doing this for like the 18th time. Like, oh, here we go again. He's doing that thing again. Because then if I go to message him again, they'll be like, oh, he messaged me last year and the last year before that. And then 2021. So in my mind, that's what it is. But I could be so wrong, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, dude.
Okay. Yeah, but your shit looks awesome, man. So it's got to be something else. I don't know. Maybe it's just you just got to put in enough. I honestly don't know. I can make up shit, but I honestly don't know why the fuck this happens sometimes. But I just, I hope the best for us real soon. Because New Year's is coming. I hope there's an influx of people like, oh, I need to try now. So we'll see. But,
yeah, dude. I mean, I kind of felt the same way about Black Friday. I was like, I can't miss out. I got to go all in. And I didn't sell a goddamn person, dude.
Yeah, but most people with Black Friday are thinking of physical objects. When they're thinking of like physical, they think of like January. So I think that might be better. Not guaranteed for either of us, but I really want to get a client this fucking month if possible. Although it might be hard because my dad's coming to visit and Christmas and shit. Like I don't know if I will. I don't know if I even want to, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, we'll make it as long as we don't give up, dude.
I'm not going to because I need to make money online and not work my office job anymore.
Yeah. You follow Alex Ramosi at all? You know who that is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. Sometimes he's insufferable as fuck, but he's such a good businessman.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm curious. I'm a fanboy, dude. Why do you think he's insufferable? I'm just curious.
Some of the it's mostly only his like Twitter Threads posts, like the stuff he says sometimes is just like it's like, dude, like but the knowledge he puts out is fucking like 11 out of 10 shit. He is so good at business, but as a friend, I feel like I don't know. I feel like he'd be annoying as shit.
Are you talking about when he's talking about how like he's showing people his calendar? See, it's empty and I don't want to do anything or whatever. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I think that's actually badass.
Yeah, I think that's pretty baller too. Because okay.
I think that's pretty cool. But like something like, hey, you know, like, oh, if you don't work on weekends, you're a dumb pussy, blah blah. I'm like, all right, dude. Like, I know what you're saying, kind of, but like, you seem like such a fucking annoying friend, bro. But his knowledge is great and legit.
Yeah.
I follow a lot of his advice. It's just when he talks about shit like. Remember, everyone's supposed to. You got to work like he's like business David Goggins. It's like
that's a good way to say it. Yeah, he sure is.
He's literally. I'm like, dude, your advice is fucking good, but like I can't. I couldn't be your friend in real life because you're fucking too much.
That's fair, dude.
But I respect it though. But I'm not doing that life. Like he said. You can not do that stuff, but then don't complain about not having it. I will not complain. It's fine. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, like pay the price for the Nikes or just don't buy them. Yeah, I've watched so much of his shit. I probably got to switch people that I listen to because it's like probably good to get a good palette of people. But yeah, I like a lot of what he says.
Yeah,
so
you know who I love a lot. RP Strength, Renaissance.
Yeah, I like him too. Yeah,
he's good because he's like me. He's like a bald man who's like he knows what he's talking about. He's funny, self-deprecating and shit. I'm like, I love this guy. Anything he does, I'm gonna pay attention. Yeah, it's fun.
He knows his shit. Yeah,
I vibe more with him than Alex. But Alex's business stuff, like I'm signing to his email. It's like this is fucking gold every time, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah, you have his books too.
I read both of them so far. I'm looking forward to the other one. I think that one's on sale, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I'm excited.
He's got that third one coming out. Yeah, I think that one's more about sales. I think it's called Money Models or something like that. Talking about sales and objection. I could be wrong, but yeah.
Dude, whatever he has to say about objections, sign me the fuck up. I need that in my veins right now. So that would be. I'm hyped for that shit. So
probably got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I will look out for that for sure. So I followed you on there. Follow me if you want to.
Yeah, I got you back.
I see you. All right, cool. But yeah, we could probably, if you want to role play sometime next week, that'd be helpful for me at least, probably for you as well, for both of us to do stuff. That'd be cool. But I'll let you know. I'm about to head out with my girlfriend. Like literally like 15 minutes. I pushed it from when I originally said. I'm like, I'm not gonna take the fucking train. I'm gonna take an Uber to where we're going.
Yeah, cool.
Save some time. But yeah, man, maybe next week we can do it too. But I really appreciate you helping me out on the first one.
Yeah, dude, of course. Hey, before you go, I want to share something with you real quick. So I don't know, do you use Typeform and Loom and stuff like that?
I actually changed from Typeform to Uform because you can have unlimited things. But yeah, I do use.
Do you use Calendly and stuff as well?
Yes, I'm signed up on that.
Okay. So, there's a company called Neato. All their softwares are completely free. Their whole philosophy, their structure, their policy, whatever, is they operate out of word of mouth. And so they have alternatives to every one of these softwares, and they're all completely free. And I don't know if that interests you at all. That's what I use. So they have a calendar app. It's called NeatoCal. There's a Loom. I mean, I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I just try to help spread the word because if they do everything for free, that, So, I mean, I can send you the link. It's all free. There's a form, a calendar, a screen recorder, and there's a whole lot there's a website builder, all free. So, it's cool stuff.
Yeah, the website I'm reaching on. The other stuff I'd be down for because I didn't I don't have like a million people signing up to this stuff that would be a pain for me to switch over at this point. So I don't mind it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if you send me the link and I compare and contrast for my needs and stuff. I'd be appreciative for sure.
Yeah, I just sent it to you. Yeah, they're all free. You only pay if you want to like literally support them. Everything's free. So just try to tell everybody about that. So anyway, dude, cool, dude.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Maybe next week we'll do it, but enjoy your weekend, man. It's just starting.
Yeah. Hey, you too, dude.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Bye.
Thanks. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Woo! What a long show. Hold on. All right, so that was the call. Now, in order to fulfill the blade today, we have to go back into the form, and we have to fill out how I did. So we're going to go here, 12/7/2024. So I'm not going to try to go back and figure out what he said, but I'm going to try to replay from memory. So I'm going to base off what I need to work on based on what he said. And what did he say that I need to work on? He said, I got to zoom in here. I got to work better. What did he say? I got to work better at not using bad words back at the client. Might come off as rude or harsh, which I agree with. I think that's a good point, but if my style is more that, then maybe that would be good to lean into that because it's more authentic to me. Because if somebody's being a little bitch, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're being a little bit. You're not really following track. You're not really following I wouldn't say that. I'd say, sounds like you're being pretty weak, huh? So that's me. Another thing that I can work. What do you say? I'm so sick of coughing, dude. Holy fuck. Not editing any of that out. We keep it raw. We keep it real and raw here. Maybe someone's laughing their ass off. All right. Hold on, guys. I gotta pause. Hold on. All right, we're good. Holy shit. So the other thing that he said I need to work on, I can't remember what he said. He said, calling people using the same language. I can't remember. I just need to work on objections, though, and flow, for sure. So yeah, there's that. What do I feel like I did well on? I feel like I did well at talking to a real human. Much improvement from roleplay number 1 with JC. So that's really cool, man, because when I did the roleplay with, I have my window open, by the way, so if you can hear fucking ducks quacking, I really meant to say crows crowing. I don't know, whatever. You can hear the difference in my confidence and my preparedness in the call, so that's cool. So if you I think the coolest part about having the show is I can reflect back to episodes that I know of when I have them unlocked. So if you go back to, see if I can find it, JC. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. We'll find it real quick. JC. Is it this one? 5. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I love when it doesn't load. I love that. Not even loading, dude. It wouldn't help. It would help if my document was so big. Roleplay. 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 So where are we at? Roleplay, roleplay, roleplay. 380. So this one. Roleplay. Personal accountability via tracking. Orange credit card, Jordan, Alexi support. ChatGPT scrolling up. Sales call. Yeah, okay. So if you go back to 377B and you go back to 377B and 376, if you go back and listen to those episodes and then compare them to now, there's quite an improvement there for sure. So it's cool to be able to look back and reflect because, I mean, I don't even need to listen to those to know that I handled this much better. And not to mention all the reps with ChatGPT. It definitely helps. I mean, not even necessarily that it's ChatGPT, but that I'm refining the script as I go and making it more personal to me. So I think that's been the biggest lesson so far. Even if the practice itself is not good, it's the refining and the reps that make you better. So that's a win. So let's make sure that we checked off the blade today. Let's make sure here. Yeah, good to go. Do I feel like I got the sale today? I feel like this is my best one yet, even though it was still anus. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that I sold this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 sales in the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7-11. Siri, what is 7 divided by 11?
7 divided by 11 is approximately 0.6364.
63%. So I'm closing 6 out of every 10 clients. So right there, that's 18 clients a month, assuming I have one sales call per day, which is a fucking shit ton. So yeah, dude, 18 clients per day or per month. 18. Siri, what's 18 times 250?
18 times 250 is 4,500.
Now times that by 4.
4,500 times 4 is 18,000.
So that's what I would be making in 4 months if this kept pace. Now, obviously, that's best case scenario. That's having us one call every single day for 4 months straight and keeping that consistent with 60% close rate. But, it's still listening to me. But that's it right there. Those are the numbers. So as long as I can do this in real life, that is the kind of financial gain I can expect. So that's fucking awesome. So, yeah, that's it for this one. So this is the first podcast I've recorded today. So technically this would not be a B episode, but I am going to make this the B episode because I want the main ones, the non-letter ones, to be the documentation and not the random shit like the sales calls and the blah, blah, blah. Not to mention, I'm going to splice these calls up, send Kevin, that's his name, the role play so he can post in the group if he wants, and then I'm going to save mine and post it in the group. And yeah, it's just so we can get some feedback, which I feel like a dick. I mean, like, yeah, here's this hour and a half long role play. Will somebody please sacrifice 90 minutes of their day to give me feedback, So anyway, I'm going to end the show. This might be one of the longest episodes I've ever recorded. But I just kept it going. I didn't really edit anything. I didn't edit anything. I just paused when I was coughing like a fucking dog. So anyway, guys, that's the show. I'll be back in a sec for the real show. I'm going to do that right after this, actually. I'm going to just get this ready to go and spliced it and all that shit. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye-bye.